So you're finally ready to travel abroad, guys, but you don't have a passport, and that's totally okay. I was in your shoes not too long ago, but I used a website called RushMyPassport.com, and it made it super simple. I'm gonna walk you through the steps and talk about it and show you just how easy it is to get your passport within 7 days. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now that we're on the website, guys, it's gonna ask you if it's a passport renewal, new passport, or lost passport. I did a lost passport. For most of you, it's gonna be a new passport or a passport renewal. You're gonna get started, you're gonna fill out your info, do your passport type again, and then select a service. Most of you guys are gonna want to do the priority service unless you have an actual emergency. This usually means someone has died in your family or is dying and you need to get to a certain location very, very quickly. But for most of us, we're gonna do the priority service because we want it fast, all right? We wanna go on that spontaneous trip and that's totally fine. And the best part about the priority service is you don't actually need a solidified itinerary. You can just make it up on Expedia and not pay for it. So there's a passport card option below. So if you're one that travels across the border, Mexico or Canada, this is gonna be an option that you wanna click. For me, I don't do that, so I actually didn't need it. I'm not gonna actually go through everything on here because I don't want to pay again. And another thing is I can't get into the portal again because my account was closed because everything was finished, but I will talk and walk you through all the steps that you're gonna need. So after you do the customer info, shipping and handling, payment method, you're going to get an email from them. It's going to say your application is ready for you, or it's gonna give you a confirmation here. And next you're gonna, do all the steps that it's gonna be telling you in the booklet. You're gonna download that and do every step. Crucial steps are: one, you're gonna need your photo taken at a CVS, FedEx, or Rite Aid for your passport photo. You're gonna need 2 forms of identification. You're gonna need your state ID or your driver's license, and then a birth certificate. The birth certificate is really important, guys. You're gonna need the physical copy. You're gonna send that in with your package, and then you're gonna get a copy for yourself, and then they'll send it back after they're done. Next, guys, we're gonna have to go to an acceptance facility. The acceptance facilities are usually like post offices, clerks of court, public libraries. I actually did mine on a school campus and it was really easy. One step before you get there, guys, you're gonna wanna do a cashier check. And the download that RushMyPassport.com gives you is gonna tell you exactly what you need to make the cashier's check out to and how much. This is for the actual service for your passport, not for the passport expedited service, guys. Once I got to the acceptance facility, they made sure I signed everything correctly, and then they packaged it up for me and they told me to take it back to FedEx, and then FedEx would take care of everything else. So we went back to FedEx, dropped it off, and we shipped. Then I got an email that says your prepaid shipping label is ready. And then I got a new update immediately, okay guys? It was just almost instantaneously. And then you can see we did it on the 13th. And my application arrived 4 days later, and this was because the 13th was a Friday. And then I actually got it back on the 20th because of the 1-day shipping. So the whole process was from the 13th to the 20th of June. 7 days, guys, 7 days. And it was supposed to be 14, keep in mind, but now they've shortened it, so it actually is moving smoother. So it's gonna be that easy for you guys. I really love this service just because they actually had customer service. They talked to me. Initially, I had done the emergency service, and they actually downgraded me to the expedited service because they said I didn't qualify, nor did I need it. Now, 2 weeks later, after I received my passport, I actually got my birth certificate back, absolutely fine, nicely packaged. Don't have to worry about that at all. Now, guys, if this is something that's going to help you out with your travel and getting your passport, please do consider subscribing to the channel and following, because I'm going to be putting out content regularly on travel and tips and tricks and stuff like that to actually travel a little bit more affordably with reward points and stuff like that. Now, thank you so much for joining in today. I appreciate your time and have a safe travel.